Which animal has 3 hearts, 9 brains, and blue blood? Rawas fish, blue salmon, octopus, starfish. Octopuses have 3 hearts, because 2 pump blood to the gills, and a larger heart circulates blood to the rest of the body. Octopuses have 9 brains, because in addition to the central brain, each of 8 arms has a mini-brain that allows it to act independently. Octopuses have blue blood, because they have adapted to cold, low-oxygen water by using hemocyanin, a copper-rich protein. A cell's chromosomes contain eggs, DNA molecule, chlorophyll, pores. In the nucleus of each cell, the DNA molecule is packaged into thread-like structures called chromosomes. Each chromosome is made up of DNA tightly coiled many times around proteins called histones, that support its structure. Who invented the telephone? Alexander Graham Bell, Antonio Meucci, Thomas Edison, Philip Reis. Alexander Graham Bell was a Scottish-born inventor, scientist, and engineer who is credited with inventing and patenting the first practical telephone. He also co-founded the American Telephone and Telegraph Company in 1885. King Alfred the Great of Wessex has left a lasting legacy on the history of England. Which military reform contributed most to the expulsion of the Viking menace from southern England? Development of a new type of armor. Formation of an English navy. Improvements in siege weapons. Establishment of the Burgle system. The Burgle system was designed for the defense of what eventually became the Kingdom of England, and it clearly played a role in late Saxon state formation. By providing protected markets, the Burgle system also played a role in the establishment and growth of late Saxon towns in Essex. They called him Old Blue Eyes, and dubbed his friends the Rat Pack. But can you name this iconic crooner? Frank Sinatra, Bob Hope, Paul Albert Anka, Bill Cobbs. After releasing his debut album in 1946, Frank Sinatra went on to become one of the best-selling singers of all time, despite never learning to read music. He ate it big as a member of the Rat Pack during a 50s Vegas residency, and his marriage to actress Ava Gardner only made him more famous during the decade. He even tried his hand at acting, winning the Best Supporting Actor Oscar for his role in From Here to Eternity in 1953. Of all the cities in the world, which is the most densely populated? Hong Kong, Manila, Sao Paulo, Jakarta. There are many densely populated cities on the planet, but none more than Manila. Despite Manila only being around 38 square kilometers in size, it is home to over 1.7 million residents. So about 40,000 people live in every square kilometer. What's the name of these caves in New Mexico, that are full of limestone columns? Nidalmoke, Longview Caves, Carlsbad Caverns, Crubera Caves. This national park sits in New Mexico, and consists of 119 limestone caves formed by rainwater millions of years ago. There are dozens of popular rooms within the caves, like the Hall of Giants and King's Palace, and the longest cave in the park is Lechuguilla Cave, which runs more than 140 miles. Do you know which of these US presidents vowed to never eat broccoli again? Jimmy Carter, Joe Biden, George Bush, Donald Trump. The 41st President of the United States, George Herbert Walker Bush, once told reporters that his mother made him eat broccoli when he was young. He also stated that he hated it, and he would not eat it again now that he was president. When heat is transferred through a solid object, it is conduction, sorption, induction, convection. Heat transfer through solids occurs by conduction. This is primarily due to the fact that solids have orderly arrangements of particles that are fixed in place. Liquids and gases are not very good conductors of heat. In fact, they are considered good thermal insulators. Various shades of gray between absolute black and absolute white are called what? Tonal form, tonal range, linear perspective, successive contrast. The tonal range is the various shades of gray between absolute black and absolute white. Which game is played in autumn using the fruit of the horse chestnut tree? Baseball, cricket, rugby, conkers. Conkers is a traditional children's game in Great Britain and Ireland, played using the seeds of horse chestnut trees. The name conker is also applied to the seed and to the tree itself. What's heavier, a ton of gold or a ton of silver? They're the same. Gold, silver. Silver, atomic number 47, density is 10.49 grams per cubic centimeter. Now it's obvious that gold is almost 2 times heavier than silver. It means that even if both metals occupy same space, but the weight of gold will be more than that of silver. Gold is almost 2 times heavier than silver. Which is the most visited paid monument in the world? Eiffel Tower, Arc de Triomphe, Louvre, Palace of Versailles. Today, the Eiffel Tower is the most visited monument in the world, with more than 7 million visitors per year, and is a must-stop for anyone visiting Paris. Thank you for your attention, friends. All the best. See you again.